Kregon's Dark World. The legend of the demonic possession of the abandoned house had reached the ears of the local priest, Father Michael. He felt that it was his duty to investigate the matter and to exorcise the demon from the house. With his holy water, crucifix, and Bible in hand, he entered the house, determined to cleanse it of its evil presence. As Father Michael made his way through the hallway, the shadows seemed to grow darker and more menacing. The air was thick with the stench of decay, and he could hear whispers and growls coming from every direction. In one room, he saw the demon. Its skin was black and scaly, and its eyes glowed with an otherworldly energy. Its teeth were sharp and bloody, and its claws were long and razor-sharp. The demon let out a blood-curdling howl as it charged at Father Michael. The priest held up his crucifix and began to recite passages from the Bible, but the demon seemed unaffected. It grabbed Father Michael with its claws, tearing through his flesh. He tried to fight back, but the demon was too strong. As the demon devoured Father Michael, it revealed its true form. Its skin was black and scaly, its eyes glowing with an evil energy. Its teeth were sharp and bloody, and its claws were long and razor-sharp. Its wings were massive, and they flapped as it consumed the priest. The demon tore into Father Michael's flesh, blood and guts spilling onto the floor. It savored every moment of his agony, relishing in his screams of pain. The demon's laughter echoed through the house as it consumed the priest's soul, tearing it apart piece by piece. As the demon finished devouring Father Michael, it let out a roar of triumph, its wings flapping in excitement. Its eyes glowed with an otherworldly energy, and its skin was covered in blood and gore. The demon reveled in its power, knowing that it had claimed another victim. It flapped its wings, the gusts of air causing the curtains to billow and the walls to creak. Its claws were slick with blood, and its teeth were stained with flesh. As the demon roamed the halls of the abandoned house, it left a trail of destruction in its wake. The walls were covered in blood, and the floors were slick with gore. The demon's laughter echoed through the darkness, a sound that was both terrifying and exhilarating. Those who dared to enter the abandoned house were met with a gruesome fate. The demon tore into their flesh, consuming their souls with relish. Its wings flapped as it savored their screams of agony, and its eyes glowed with a malevolent energy. As time went on, the abandoned house became a symbol of terror, a place where the demon ruled with an iron fist. Its presence was a curse that would never be lifted, and anyone who entered its doors would face the same fate as Father Michael. It reveled in the power it held, knowing that it was unstoppable. Its laughter echoed through the halls, a sound that would haunt those who heard it for eternity. But there were those who refused to cower in fear and were determined to put an end to the demon's reign of terror. A team of specially trained soldiers was assembled, each armed to the teeth with the deadliest weapons known to man. They were sent on a mission to neutralize the demon and put an end to the curse that had plagued the abandoned house for so long. As they entered the house, the air grew thick with the stench of death and decay. The walls were covered in blood, and the floors were slick with gore. The team moved cautiously, their weapons at the ready. Suddenly, the demon appeared before them. Its skin was black and scaly, and its eyes glowed with an otherworldly energy. The demon let out a blood-curdling howl as it charged at the soldiers. The soldiers fought bravely, their weapons striking the demon with deadly force. But the demon was too powerful, its skin impenetrable to their attacks. It tore into the soldiers' flesh with its claws, blood and gore spraying everywhere. The soldiers screamed in agony as the demon devoured their souls. Its wings flapped in excitement as it consumed them, relishing in their pain and suffering. Its eyes glowed with an otherworldly energy, and its skin was slick with blood and gore. As the demon finished consuming the soldiers, it let out a roar of triumph. It flapped its wings, causing the walls to shake and the floors to tremble. The demon reveled in its power, knowing that it was unstoppable. Suddenly, a portal to hell opened up in the room. An army of demons poured out, their eyes glowing with an otherworldly energy. They charged at the demon, eager to return to rule the earth. The demon fought back with all its might, tearing into the demons with its claws and teeth. Blood and gore sprayed everywhere as the battle raged on. The walls of the abandoned house crumbled, and the ground shook with the force of the battle. In the end, the demon emerged victorious. The army of demons lay in tatters, their bodies torn apart and scattered across the room. The demon let out a roar of triumph, its wings flapping in excitement. But as it reveled in its victory, the portal to hell began to close. The demon knew that it had only moments to act. With a roar, it charged into the portal, eager to claim its rightful place as ruler of the underworld. The abandoned house lay in ruins, the ground littered with the bodies of the soldiers and demons. The demons' laughter echoed through the darkness, a sound that was both terrifying and exhilarating. The legend of the demonic possession of the abandoned house had come to an end, but the curse of the demon would live on, haunting the nightmares of those who dared to enter its doors. It's a dark hell of a world.